Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Welcome back to the Drop Show, everybody. I'm your host, Schlaut.
And I'm Seap.
And we're here with Cats and Boots. What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Ruff Hauser, Tim Hauser, and I'm CEO, co-founder of Cats and Boots.
All right.
My name is Brainchild.
All right, Brainchild. I got a few of those.
Roy Wilkins.
Roy Wilkins.
Yeah, part of the Cats and Boots crew.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us. We're going to have the co-host here shortly, Tatiana. Can't wait to see her. Good girl. So, how you guys doing?
Doing good.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Doing great.
Right on. So, yeah, how was your weekend?
It's been busy working on a bunch of production stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a remix for remember the EuroTrash collective guys.
Mm-hmm.
One of the track that we played on there when they were on, which was a remix. It's like a remix of a remix. So that's like a interesting project. 'Cause
awesome.
I gotta get super meticulous with it. It's already a meticulous remix as it is. So like you gotta add something to it, you know.
Sure.
So it's been grinding the gears.
Yeah,
so
gotcha. Right on.
I'm doing that, and I'm working on a soundtrack and sound effects, which I haven't really done for a short film about female ultimate fighting. So it's like low level. It's cool. It's
awesome.
cool. The film is nearly done, and so they contacted me, and I've got to come up with the music, but also they need sound enhancement. So I got to come up with like the punching sounds.
Nice.
It's definitely like
well, Foley, digital Foley.
Yeah,
You're like scoring the.
Yeah,
thing?
it's not a long. It's about a half hour, and it's like the lead up to this fight, and the half of it is this fight of these two girls going
Nice.
at it. So it's it's good.
Right on.
It's good stuff.
yeah, for sure. And then working on, so we're going to be playing out at DEF
And we're
CON.
playing, yeah.
Yeah, in a couple weeks out at DEF CON, Hackers Convention in Vegas.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we're playing with the Orb. I don't know if you're familiar with who the Orb
Absolutely.
is.
Yeah.
So we're opening up with the Orb out there. And, it's always a pleasure. I've been playing there for years. When you get a bunch of geeks together.
Yeah.
Right. A bunch
Anything
of
could happen.
Oh, anything could happen. But they love it, man. We bring the tech. We got these LED suits we're going to be wearing. We got a good set we're pulling together.
Yeah.
So we're kind of in the the clutch right now, pulling it all together. Super excited. We're going to
Yeah.
debut the new suits that I've been developing. So super excited about that. Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
I've never
man.
seen the Orb live.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if it's going to be just the DJ set or if it's going to be full band. Still not sure what's going to go down there. But I've spun with Alex Patterson a few times.
Mm-hmm.
He'd come through. I opened for Juno Reactor at one point, and Juno Reactor was touring through, and he was kind of opening. And he's a chill dude. I mean, these guys have been around forever. you
Yeah.
know? And what's funny about this is that the Orb was kind of second in line because the Orbital was
They
the
both
first
came out
one.
kind of at the same time.
Yeah. And Orbital was the first one on the bill, and we're like, we're going to get Orbital. We're going to get, and of course, they're bringing all the gear and the lights and everything, and I was like, fuck, that's going to be amazing. But something didn't work out, and they're like, well, what's next? There's an Orb in the name, so let's bring the Orb.
That works?
It totally works, man. I'm down with either of them. Love them both. They're all pioneers, so
Yeah,
it's all good.
totally.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So cool. So other than that, since last weekend I went to this event. It's this little like underground pop-up that's happening out in the West Side. And it's called Purple Lounge. And
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
how do you? Okay, yeah, it's really cool. Like it's right next to another place called Mission. And Mission
yeah.
Control.
Yeah, I played at Mission.
Right, yeah. So these are our boys, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have a good time all night. And it's always a good time. And then so one of the members like kind of branched off, and the next place next door was opening up, and he's built this really cool environment. When you walk in, and they got this like outdoor fire performing as drum and hand drums like all night long, and then you walk through an art car to get upstairs. It's not typical stairs. I literally walk into an art car. It's one of like the Dirty Beatles and you know this community. Yeah, so they got like their art car there, and you walk through the bus, the back of it, and then up some this little ladder, and then into this whole other rest of the club.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. It's super cool. The beats, like the Dirty Beatles, bring the bass. It's like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then so I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Oh, it was for the 4th of July. I was out there, and so we're having a good time. And then there was this like coconut room downstairs. There's a whole coconut bar, and all your drinks come in coconuts. And then they decided to set up a mic, kind of like a little karaoke thing, you know, and had someone like kind of DJing with a mic open. And my boy Omnipresent and I rolled out, and we were having a good time. And so we hit the mic, and we started messing around, and like, he was, I know, right. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah.
This could go anywhere.
Totally. so it started out, and it was like, all right, cool. Well, you know, this is popping off. Like, I had no idea. He's got some rhyme to him, you know, and I don't have much. Like, I can organize my lyrics. Usually it's written out. I don't freestyle so much.
I can usually get like 4 lines in, and then I'm done.
Yeah. I think just repeat.
That's it.
Repeat, right? So like he was busting it, and I was like, and then I had the backing track of it. I'm like, Omni, chilling on the west side, you know, just going in it.
Was there any music that this was going to?
Yeah, there was, for sure. No. There were beats rolling. And so everybody jumped in. All of a sudden, like, we're passing the mic around, and it just became this huge, like, just, like, this energy.
It's a cipher.
It was, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It went viral, but, you know, all up here, not down there. So that's all good. You never know what that kind of part is. But
awesome.
yeah, so it, like, built up, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, a couple weeks later, you know, we start talking, and it's like, well, that should happen more often, because after that point, you know, throughout the night, we were talking to people, and they're like, oh, my God, you were there. Like, oh, my God, you guys were on the mic. Oh, my God. We just built this frenzy of this energy that happened that they had no idea. It was just a coconut bar with coconut drinks. And all of a sudden, we pick up the mic, and we start getting people in, because it's all freestyle, and you're bringing people in, like, oh, my God, they're vibing, all right, pass the mic. And all of a sudden, like, that was, like, the number one thing people were talking about throughout the night was, like, how that went down. So now we go back, they got bass, guitar, hand drums. They got like they have a session, like a little room for jam sessions.
That's cool.
It's a full-on jam sesh downstairs, so that, you know, and that's one of those things that I love about, you know, some of these events is that you know, you create these energies, but the DJs and those who are booked always tend to have the control. But when you give it to the hands of the people, because we're all talented, even though we're going to these events, you know, we're just passengers, right?
Yeah.
But who knows who's got the licks? Who knows if we can pick up that guitar and make it happen?
Yeah.
You know, giving the opportunity to have that forum for anybody rolling through.
Especially in LA.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Just to be able to walk in and be like, yeah, okay, cool. Boom,
Yeah.
you know, then someone pick it up, and all of a sudden it just free flows. And, you know, that's where, as a digital musician, digital artist, that jam session of just locking in, like, you know, you're jazz, you play the drums all the time.
do
You
sessions
get
all
to
the
do this
time.
every week, every day at least, you know. But like I'm typically stuck behind a keyboard and computer, you know, and it's like you don't really get to get that expression out.
Yeah.
So like props to Purple Lounge, and props to
that's awesome.
opening it up to the people.
And having the organic.
Yeah,
the
just
jam
because
sessions.
it's all built off that love, organic flow, you know, it should be. So
I actually have sort of a similar story about the same area at Mission Control, or Mission now, which used to be called Mission Control. But it was just one morning, and Grasshopper, Derek, he and I started just jamming out. Like, everybody was gone. There was just a couple people there. And I was like singing like Hall & Oates tracks or something. And he was like playing guitar and like I was playing bongos, and it's like that type of vibe. Like, it seems like the West Side, that kind of happens a lot. There's like a lot of like mixtures of that kind of like jam session thing.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they open it up because it's one of those types of events you go to where it is an all-night kind of after-hour type event. So it brings a lot of different people, and then, you know, there are headlining DJs and there are certain people you want to go see, but really what you're going there for is the experience and the people, the environment, you know, and so that's something that's built in, which is amazing. You know, just keep it going.
Yeah,
For
we
sure.
we actually party that we were involved with this weekend. We all played at, and Diesel Boy just showed up, and Gigantor and 12th Planet, and they're like, we want to play, and we're like, yeah, go ahead.
A little warehouse party.
So it was like really cool, like impromptu set. But
You know, that happens. I was at, let's see, about a year ago at one of Parrish's events, And so I've been a resident for him for a couple of years, and Sonny shows up, and it's like, all right, cool. So Skill looks like, oh, yeah, I got some CDs on me. Yeah, I'll just take a little bit of 30 minutes. That's cool, no problem, right? Yeah, okay, thanks. And he killed it,
I've seen him play house sets like that, just backyard barbecue.
That's cool.
Super Bowl party.
He's pretty calm.
Played a
Super
house
Bowl
set.
party.
Yeah, it was awesome. Backyard.
Awesome, right on.
Yeah.
So typically, again, this part of the show, we talk about some things that we've experienced over the last weekend. That was one of them. But we also play some music and some videos or whatever is kind of hitting us. So there's a track that captured me this week, and it's this project that is Foreign Beggars and Noisa.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a bunch of Foreign Beggars, Noisa tracks.
Yeah. So
they're the guys that show up on like all those dudes. The Foreign Beggars shows up on all.
So they're like what seems to be an official I Am Legend.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So I Am Legend is now this collaboration with these tracks that are coming out, and then there's a remix of Mr. Bill, who's this Aussie who I love. He's really glitchy, still got the bass music to it, but he's technically like Ableton fucking hero, right?
Yeah,
the guy
totally.
just dials in. He's got like so many like different templates and stuff. Like he really knows how to dial it in. And so this is a track that is this I Am Legend Noisa Foreign Beggars with Mr. Bill's bass spin on it.
Oh, I love Mr. Bill.
Yeah, love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Bill chills it out a little bit, It's not just full glitch. All right.
Sounds like live.
So, I just fell in love with that this last weekend, and we have to cut the break right now.
Yeah.
And Seap, can you take us out, please?
I can.
Bring it.
Hey, I'm Dean Kane, and you are watching TRadioV. I'm watching it too. Right now. Seriously.
See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. The city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. So here's to the cheap sunglasses, Red Bull and minivans, and people who had your back when the world didn't understand.
Hey, my fellow thoughters out there. I'm Charles Shaughnessy. Check out my new show, Here's a Thought, with Charles Shaughnessy, August the 7th, 3 p.m. PST, right here on TRadioV. Now, you know I have a lot to say, but I want to hear what you have to say. So tune in, grab your phones, call me, tweet me, email me in the studio, and let's get this conversation going. Here's a Thought, starting August the 7th, 3 p.m. PST, right here on TRadioV. That's radio in TV.
What it do is your man Money B from Digital Underground asking everybody to check out the Going Way Back show, your home for classic hip-hop, raw and uncut. Join me
and me, DJ Always,
as well as Ty Teasy, bringing you the old school new news every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here
on TRadioV.
That's right, radio in TV.